Yeah, I don't either. What? An error?
This is
What
why
the
like
fuck?
everyone's eyes are like completely closed.
Yeah. Beach, refresh the stream. Are we good? It says excellent connection. I think we're good. I think we're on.
Nope, it says we're still waiting for it to pop in.
All right, well maybe give it a little baby delay. Maybe a little baby.
Little baby.
It says now there's not even an option on our phone.
Well, because it's
There
probably
is live now.
kicking on. All right, so shut that off on your end. There we go. All right. Shut her down. And yeah, so let me do this. So this is like a new format for us. So
Going to Twitch, or no, sorry, moving from Twitch to YouTube.
yes, exactly. So let's do this.
We're
So
on the tube.
We're on the tube. We're on the YouTubes.
We're on the tube.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Barrel Buddy.
Welcome to Barrel Buddies.
Welcome to the Barrel Buddies.
It's 7 o'clock. It's Thursday. Welcome to
time.
Barrel Buddies.
It is. There we go. All right, we're on.
We are on.
We are on. Good to know.
Shall we produce with a little introductions?
Yes, we can do a little intros. Greetings, everyone. I'm James.
Hello, Zach here.
And I, of course, am BJ. We're glad to have you. Welcome, everybody.
Call him Remote BJ.
Remote, I was going to say, because normally he is in person with us, but technical difficulties and some other challenges, he's from home today, so.
And it looks a lot better on the iPad now, so we can get like a real essence of BJ
so
being there instead of on a phone.
last week we had him on an iPhone,
Yeah.
and it looked terrible.
Hey, you had to really squint to see him.
We rolled with it, though, because, last minute, and it's kind of all we had, and it worked. We got through the show, but now we've upgraded, because we have that YouTube monies now. We don't. And we we got we will, right? We will.
Well, we'll say that in about a year from now.
Yeah, and we ended up going with the little iPad Pro to get him on there. So
yeah,
I appreciate it. I feel like I have more of a presence. I'm even more there.
Mr. Patrick Curry, Smoke Wagon! Yeah, buddy, welcome to the stream. We are going to do Smoke Wagon. We are so fortunate today to be doing Smoke Wagon. I'm going to give it a couple minutes, let some more people roll in here. Everybody's got their bottles, and I'm going to get this out of my face a little bit. But yeah, no, Smoke Wagon. Maybe you take that over there for now.
Yeah.
So, what are we drinking? We've always seemed to got like a little beer starter. So, what's your guys' beer starter on your end?
Yeah, so we like to, kind of lube the gears and get everything going for the show to kind of wet the whistle prior to, I'm not going to say it's stage fright, but this is really like loosens us up a little bit, right?
Yeah, gets you ready for the show.
Gets you ready for the show.
Gets you primed for some great bourbon and everything, great whiskeys.
Yeah, so I mean we're starting with this is at a Boysenberry by the brewery.
The brewery
out of Anaheim.
Very fine brewery.
And
very fine brewery.
What off the top of our head without getting the bottle, is this a raspberry barley wine?
It's a Boysenberry.
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 On the wheat.
A Boysenberry wheat wine, yeah.
Wheat wine, barley wine, yeah.
Barley wine.
Yeah, I mean wheat wine. It's super tasty, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
So
tastes like boysenberries. It tastes like brewery.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers
that's a solid brew tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking something quite as exclusive. I am drinking Dragon's Milk. Just a regular old-fashioned Dragon's Milk Stout, which is a nitro stout. Fabulous. A solid pickup.
Very good.
And so that's going to be my beer starter tonight. Another barrel-aged goodness.
Excellent. Yeah, I definitely approve. I'm a fan of Dragon's Milk.
I do apologize for going on the phone here. I'm blasting us our social media, making our presence known that we're live. See who's joining the party tonight.
Patrick, who do you got joining you tonight on your end? Patrick's one of our viewers. Is it just you, or you got some friends?
Wow, everyone is going wild. For those that don't know, we're in Vegas, Las Vegas, and they just announced that they are closing up the bars.
The bars are closed.
Bars closed.
It's not that big of a surprise because
Yeah.
when you walk into a bar, I don't even know. I don't really go to bars much. But, I mean, when you go into, say, I don't know, like PTs or something, right? Is everyone wearing a mask?
No. So, I'll be the first to say, and it's just practicing social distancing really isn't happening with the bar scene. So I see it. I hope that there's not any further closures, and I hope that we quickly turn this around because there's some amazing bars. Because you got to remember, we talk a little bit about beer. What falls under that bar category? Breweries.
That's right. Abel
Baker, Bad Beat, Craft House, Mad Fermentus, all of our local crew.
Yep. Little hop nuts in there.
I don't know how that's going to affect Beer Zombies. I'm wondering if maybe they get a pass because they're bottle shop, tap room. I don't know.
Oh, part of the restaurant. I don't know. Is it a different license that
I don't know.
than,
But they
like,
really.
the German license?
But perfect example with Beer Zombies. Shout out to Beer Zombies. They were posting on social media finally some of their people coming back to the tap room. They were doing a little bit of bottle sharing, and I was like, awesome. They're finally ramping that back up. No, hopefully they're not shutting that down.
Right.
Yeah, I hope not. Well, the benefit with Beer Zombies is they're part of Skinny Fats.
Right.
For those of you that don't know, Skinny Fats restaurant here, good partnership, and so hopefully that will all stay open. They're not going to have to shut them down.
Right. Exactly. We'll see. Time will tell. Hopefully, I didn't hear the announcement for duration, but hopefully it's. I think 2 weeks was the last rumor I heard. I don't know exactly what they plan on doing, but I guess we'll see. We'll find out.
Speaking of a super shout out there to Beer Zombies, you'll notice I am enjoying wonderful Beer Zombies.
I was just gonna say you're kind of representing the Beer Zombie swag there.
I like it.
I 100% am. Hope you'll enjoy that shout out, Chris, Dusty, Vinny Cola.
Yeah.
Watching tonight. Hopefully you are watching.
Hopefully you guys aren't.
Best be watching.
Hopefully you guys aren't closed.
Yeah.
So
hopefully they're the exception. Right.
Because I thought I heard the delivery van pulling up.
Oh.
So I'm really
Uh-oh.
That is a package of goodness that's waiting on your doorstep.
All right, so we got to tell the crew here what you ordered. So first of all, with the COVID situation, some of us have to rely on delivery services, etc., to get not only our food but our alcoholic beverages.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
let's just acknowledge it.
Yes.
It's me. I got the effing COVID.
You said it, not us.
So being under.
It's been a rough couple of weeks, but now I'm stuck here.
Right.
So being under mandatory quarantine means that you get to just basically sit around and watch TV and do nothing and that. So you ordered Total Wine, some Smoke Wagon. So last week when we had our Elijah Craig show, well, actually not only just the Elijah Craig show, but the first show, we talked about Smoke Wagon.
Yeah.
Like every show we've talked about Smoke Wagon. So we decided, let's have a Smoke Wagon show.
Absolutely.
Because we're overdue. They're local.
Yep.
Let's rep our local businesses. And you called up Total Wine or went on their website and said, throw me a couple bottles or what? Go through the process. Like I haven't even ordered.
Yeah,
Did you call? Do you on the website? I don't even know what you do.
It was crazy easy. So went onto the website, got logged in, and was like, "Oh, what can I get?" And thankfully, just straight regular Smoke Wagon is the only Smoke Wagon that's available for delivery.
Is
Really?
it
Added it to the
okay?
cart.
So the straight bourbon, right?
Straight bourbon whiskey.
Straight bourbon whiskey.
Yeah,
That's their entry level. If you want to show that up to the camera
Yep,
there,
there we
let
go.
everybody take a little gander.
Released
Nice.
in
Yeah, that's it.
2019. This is actually one of the newer bottles that's come out.
So not to interrupt your description here, but Patrick says no more private barrel selection through Smoke Wagon. So, buddy, I have some great news for you. They are currently Mr. Smoke Wagon himself. If you follow him on Facebook, posts live videos of him bottling private barrel selections.
Whoa.
He's been doing it over the past couple weeks. Tons of places around the United States have picked him up, including a couple local spots. So keep an eye out locally in Vegas. They're going to have some announcements. Liquor World is going to have one. The Las Vegas Whiskey Group on Facebook is going to have one, their own private barrel. They're coming back. And I got to tell you guys, we don't have one right now. Based on how far we progress through the Smoke Wagon and how kind of tilted we get, I may go dig through some boxes. I have one. I have not only a Desert Jewel, but I have the Total Wine store pick. I may start digging, but I literally have 15 boxes in my little storage area. I really don't want to dig through them, but it's coming back, so be ready. Be ready for that.
Where's your barrel
Yeah.
pick from?
What he was
Total
pushing
Wine.
out of the
Total
keg
Wine?
today, he said he's going to get 10 pallets out of what he's got right now.
Woo!
And then he's gonna be
Wow.
bought 10 pallets.
Wow.
And that's not pallets of bottles. That's pallets of barrels. And I think it's like 4 barrels a pallet. Like, that's a
Well,
lot.
so that it's a really good question. I wonder what we're yielding. Like, how many bottles are we getting per barrel out there, right? So, what people need to remember is that we're in Vegas right now. We are in the hottest week so far of the summer.
A lot of
We're-
evaporation.
A lot of evaporation. We're going to hit like 115 to 118. They said this week. It's brutal for us Vegas folk. And with that being said, when you try to age a bourbon, age a whiskey, it evaporates quickly because you obviously have that extreme heat, even if it's in a warehouse.
Yeah.
And that's one of the unique things with Smoke Wagon is that you get this unique flavor because we have such a huge shift in temperatures. So during the day we have 115, but then at night we'll go down to like 80 because we're in the desert. So you have these huge fluxes in temperature. So that really gets that breathing barrel. What did we call it? What have we?
Oh, the
breathing,
flex, the breathing.
the barrel breathing, the
barrel
flex,
breathe.
What did you call it? The Lamaze of the
Lamaze.
barrel of whiskey
Barrel
Lamaze.
Lamaze.
Do it with
Lamaze.
us. Come on, do it with us, BJ.
You got to do it with
That's
us.
it.
You got to do it with us.
Let's
That's
see it.
it.
There you
That's
are.
it.
I can't
Hands
see
up.
you.
So that
I'm doing.
that's our visual depiction of that whiskey basically being absorbed by those barrel pieces, and in and out of that barrel, just taking up all that oakiness, that char.
Yeah, suck it out of the barrel.
Yeah, and over time that just changes the flavor drastically, and you produce award-winning whiskeys. Such prime example, Smoke Wagon, and that's what we're drinking today. So, yes, I like that too. Patrick says barrel respiration.
Barrel respiration.
It really, I mean, it's the way.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, official term, barrel respiration, right?
You got
Very
it.
official. Very official.
How official?
So I will. I'm going to plead a little ignorance today. So I didn't do a lot of studying prior to the show. So normally we convene individually or together before we put the show on, and we kind of talk about what we're going to drink. We'll go on like their website. We'll make some calls. We'll talk to some people, and we'll do some digging on what we're drinking. So Zach is already ready with the Smoke Wagon website up, and
Excellent. Good job,
Zach beforehand already did some research on Smoke Wagon.
Well done.
I am going to turn it over to him to maybe if he wants to talk a few things about Smoke Wagon
Certainly.
while I sip on this beer for a minute because I'm parched.
Quite parched. So,
Hold on, what are you eating over there that you're just making this like
there's a
rapper
lot.
noise?
there's a lot going on. Yeah,
What are you doing?
You're opening up.
Me?
Yes.
It sounds like a zinger or like
Yeah,
a
like you're
snowball.
opening up a ho-ho over there to pair with your whiskey.
Oh no, to his
No.
dragon's milk.
No, I would love a ho-ho if you got Send one my way.
Oh, like a zinger.
That sounds
a Twinkie.
delicious.
A snowball.
A Twinkie and a dragon's milk.
No, it's you know what? I'm learning I have a bad AirPod here, and you're hearing that static.
Oh, you're a little scratchy. I see.
Got it.
So I'll let me take this out for a minute. Here, let me put those away.
Much better.
Oh, that's night and day. Now you're in like stereo. Before you were in like mono.
Yeah, much better.
Is that better?
Yeah, very better.
Night and day.
Wow.
Totally different.
I thought the AirPods were going to be better.
Very better.
No, you sound way better.
Oh, well then, I guess the AirPods are junk.
So you were like old timey radio, like, oh, hi guys, how you doing? And now it's yeah.
Just reach into my front pocket.
Hello, my baby. And you're like,
reach into my front pocket for me.
or like the Colgate Comedy Hour.
Everyone remembers that, right? How old do you have to be for that?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is, if it's real or not.
I've seen it before. It's
It's a real thing.
amazing.
The Colgate Comedy Hour is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
All right, let's not deviate into the Colgate Comedy Hour.
So back to the Smoke Wagon. So the Smoke Wagon straight bourbon whiskey.
Well, first of all, how about this? How about I'm gonna ask a few questions to you.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what we're drinking, or is there maybe a history? Because I don't know a lot about these guys. I know they're fairly new to Vegas. They've only been open, I think, since like 2016, a couple of years. And they're relatively new to the whiskey scene. I think I'm totally like going off of what what I've read, what I've heard before.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Well, I know that the Smoke Wagon straight bourbon whiskey, this is a 2019. It came out in the fall of 2019.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this on the shelves beforehand. I remember seeing the Uncut, Unfiltered, also the Desert Jewel, and I think there's 5 of them now that are out there.
Yeah. So there's the straight. So you kind of like start at your entry level. You have your straight bourbon whiskey, which is the clear-ish bottle.
Yep.
And then you have this beautiful copper floral viney designed bottle, the Uncut. And then you have we're hardwired in to looks like we're back up. You're back up? What it looks like. Say not back on. Let me see. Yeah, we're up. So go ahead and hop back on. I'm gonna jump on with Zach and Kenny here. All right, buddy. Hey, we're back up.
We're back out.
So call me on the old iPad here.
All right. All right. Signing off here. Cheers. What's the passcode?
8907.
Hey, Jay. What? There you are.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and.